Belgium, because nobody ever dares tell the truth about Belgium. Belgium is not a nation. It's an artificial creation. I know the Brits did it. Maybe once again we can be blamed. But the truth is there are two parts of Belgium. They speak different languages. They dislike each other intensely. There's no national TV station. There's no national newspaper. Belgium is not a nation, and maybe that's why you're happy to sign up to a higher European level. Well, if Belgium wants it, that's fine, but I can assure you, and you can scream and shout all you like, just look at the election result. You're losing, folks. You're losing. Brexit is the first brick out of the wall. You've learnt none of the lessons. The days of this project are over. We want to live in nation states, not false artificial creations. Thank you, everybody. Have a lovely time. Oh, enjoy the European elections next year. They're going to be great fun.
I hear then, Mr. Van Orden, that you are praising Mr. Cameron's policy on refugees. Well, go, maybe with me or a number of other volunteers, to the camps in Calais and in Dunkirk, where they are living in the mud, pregnant women, children, who are not allowed to come in Britain, and they are not allowed to come in. That is then the so-called open policy of a conservative government. I can tell you it's a shame when you go there and when you see in what circumstances these people have to live. Because it's easy to talk about the southern borders of Europe if you see what is happening on the western borders of Europe. But you can continue with your British army, there's no problem for me. But in any way, I think that if you look to the world of today, if you look to the empires that are India and China and the United States and at the same time Russia, I think that the time is very near that we're going to decide on a European army in the European Union.
More personal note, I really think we have a big problem here. And it's not solved by saying we're going to fix it ourselves. And you have to ask yourself how you will be remembered. As one of the three big internet giants, together with Steve Jobs, I should say, and Bill Gates, who have enriched our world and our societies. Or on the other hand, in fact, a genius who created a digital monster that is destroying our democracies and our societies for the moment. That's a question that you have to put for yourself. I have to tell you, Mr. Zuckerberg, you remember me, in fact, a protagonist of a book. Maybe you know that book, and the name of the protagonist, Mr. Calden. Calden is the protagonist in a book of Dave Eggert, as you know, The Circle. And in that book, it's about a big data company who is out of control. Not even the owner has control on it. And that data is used in elections. And it seems me very near to the reality. Also, the fact that maybe you have less control or no control about your own company for the moment, because you have to apologize now. I think in total you apologize now 15 or 16 times the last decade or other wrongdoing or problem with Facebook, and you have to face the reality and to say sorry and to say that you're going to fix it. Last year I think it was twice that you apologized, and this year 3 times already, and we are still in the month of May, so it's a little bit early in the year. So what my point is about that is, are you capable to fix it? And if you have already confronted so many dysfunctions of the system, there has to be clearly a problem. And the only way, in my opinion, to do it, and I'm a liberal, a free marketeer, is to have public regulation to do so. It's a little bit like with the banks in the 2006, 2007, 2008. They said also, no, we're going to do self-regulation. Don't bother. No, we're going to do it ourselves. The reality is that they didn't do them themselves, and it was needed to have tough regulation.